dog hair on me. What? YouTube put out a notification? Get out of here. I literally just seen a notification pop up from YouTube. How about that? How about that? Oh boy. Just giving a few minutes for people to get in. Since YouTube actually put out a notification. Usually I gotta do all the legwork. I actually seen one of my notifications pop up. How about that? What up, Steph, yo? I know, right? I was shocked just now. I was shocked just now. This lady right here I'm looking at, she is so excited and happy she got her hair did. I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of dance. I'm officially in dance dad mode. My wife and son are in Orlando with her side of the family. While me and my daughter got to go to Virginia Beach for her dance competition. So, divide and conquer type situation. I wish I was on the Orlando side of things. I wish I was on the Orlando side of things. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It is an overcast, 82 degrees here in Baltimore. It's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to get some thunderstorms. Hopefully I get all the shit done that I need to get done. What's going on, Kay? I had a feeling he was going to walk, but I didn't think he was going to walk like that. We'll get to it, though. As I sit here and wait for my cheesy bread from, let me get this shit working real quick. I hate using the car. There we go, that's better. Make sure this shit charging, though. Shit. I'm hungry, so looks like I'm on the run eating today. Nigga, I passed out last night, bro. I passed out last night, yo. I didn't see your notification. I didn't see see the tweet or the DM until like this morning, yo. When I say I passed out, I passed out. So check it, right? As soon as I got off the stream and I got in the house show, I was knocked all the way out. I think I woke up. I think I woke up like around 11, but somewhere around 11:30, and I started cleaning up. But then I went back to sleep because I had to get back up at 3 o'clock to take my wife and my son over to her aunt house so they could get ready to go to the airport. We get to their house at 3 o'clock. He's like, "Why y'all here so early?" My wife's father told her to be there at 3 o'clock. They was like, "Yo, y'all ain't gotta be here till 6 o'clock." So then, luckily, they live like around the corner. So I'm pissed. We go back home. They go back to sleep. I go back to sleep. We wake back up at like 5:45. We get back in the car. I drive them back around the corner. All right, Kay, have a good one. I got in the house, went right back to sleep. I woke up probably about was 12:30. I woke up about an hour ago. Jumped in the shower, got dressed and stuff. Daughter had to be to dance at noon, so this is what I've been doing. So yeah, I passed out last night. So I don't know why I was that tired, yo. I needed that rest though, yo. I planned on jumping. I had every intention of jumping on the stream, yo. I was so exhausted, so exhausted. But I digress. So before we get started, is showing your coochie on stage like a fashion statement now? Like somebody gotta let me know something. Is showing your coochie on stage like a fashion statement? You had Doja Cat popping it on the fucking stage in a little mini dress, no drawers, just all moose knuckle. And then what's the girl name that said, "Why don't you just meet me in the middle"? What's that girl name? I don't know that girl name. I'm just like, why she all over my timeline? So I click on it, and she walking, she pacing the stage, singing, and all you see is coochie. She got on like some like a long denim dress with like half the material missing, and you just see coochie. What up, Jack Reeves? It's like, yo, like, is that what you guys feel like y'all gotta do to get some attention? Like, damn, nobody, like, I don't have a following no more. Let me do some provocative shit on stage. And you know, you got some thirsty ass dudes out here. That's he probably gonna buy tickets just to see coochie. Doja Cat popping on stage, got the white boys all drooling and shit. Ridiculous to me. I don't get it, y'all. I guess that's where we at in America now. This shit getting hot already. I guess that's where we at in America, yo. They trying to out ratchet each other. That's what it seemed like, yo. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like they trying to out ratchet each other. It's ridiculous to me. You know, I mean, I don't know. And I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, yo, the phone's starting to go high. Yo, these iPhones be running hot for no reason, yo. Shit is ridiculous. I ain't got no case on or nothing. I gotta put the shit in front of the air conditioner. All these chicks, all these black chicks coming out with their braids fresh out of this. What's it called? Unique. They got so it's called Unique Touch Hair Palace, but they got unique spelled. They got unique spelled UNIK. So at a glance, it looked like eunuch. Unique Touch Hair Palace. Like it's a bunch of niggas with no dicks in there braiding hair. Ah, hey yo. Oh my gosh. Unique Touch Hair Palace. That's what it say, but I guess it's gonna be unique. They said, fuck it, just roll with it. That sign cost us too much money for us to try to fix it now. Oh man, but this shit is weird. Showing your coochie on stage while you're singing you one hit. What's the girl name though? I gotta look that shit up. First I thought it was like Shorty from Wizards of Waverly Place. What's her name? Selena Gomez. She kind of looked like her a little bit. Is it Selena Gomez? Shit is crazy. Who else? Ice Spice already did it, right? I think Ice Spice started that shit. Maren Morris. Okay. Didn't Ice Spice start that shit? She was up on stage with like a dress way too short. She was just like fuck it, and she just was walking around no drawers, loose knuckle out, ass cheeks out, with like look like a fucking washcloth around her waist. These chicks out here, they be wildin', yo. They wildin'. I'm about to start an OnlyFans. I'm about to start doing all my talks, fucking dick print out or some shit. Pause. 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 I'm just joking. I'm just joking. This shit wild, though. The shit that people do for fame. Shit that people do to stay relevant. Who next? Who next to go on the coochie list? Sexy Red can't sell she can't sell tickets to her concert. Her concert ain't what's up, Ricardo? Her concert ain't doing well. They need to cancel her concert. All she need to do is the coochie fix. She do the hoochie coochie fix. She can go back to what's her name? Shit wild, Joe. They gotta stop that shit. Hold on, y'all. Before we get into this talk about Alec Baldwin, I'm gonna get my fucking breast fixed. I'll be right back. I love to see it. I love to see it. It must be like rapid hair braiders. It's like 12:30. People walking out of there fresh as shit. Even though they've been there since 5 in the morning. Anyway, I love to see it. Nice young lady in there filling out a job application. That is awesome. That is awesome. She ain't out here trying to be a OnlyFans chick or a fucking Instagram model. She actually out here filling out a job application. Need more. We need more of our youth to fill out job applications, guys. We need more of our youth to go into like trades. You know what I mean? Like more of our youth need to go into trades. Ladies, tell y'all, tell your sons go become a carpenter or electrician if they ain't got the aptitude for college, or if they not going to college for some shit that's gonna benefit them in the long run. You know. Same thing for the young ladies. Young ladies, y'all can be electricians. I know female electricians. You know, carpenters and stuff like that. You know. Right. Okay. Oh, she ain't go with one of the Levensteins. Is that what you're saying? She ain't go with one of them Levensteins? That is fucking hilarious. The views and opinions on Canon Hotep channel are solely that of Canon Hotep and do not represent the views of YouTube or Hotep Nation. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyway, let's get it. Alec Baldwin walked on a process violation, bro. A process violation. Right? This shit blows my mind, right? So I go today, to recap. I was gonna do a recap on yesterday's trial, thinking like, oh, it's day three. Day three. I'm gonna do a little day three recap, right? So I go to try to get some highlights. First thing pop up for me. First thing pop up for me. Alec Baldwin trial over. One of them was like Alec Baldwin not guilty or something like that. And I'm like, what? Because I thought this would be an 8-day trial, right? It's supposed to be like 5 for the prosecution and 3 for the defense, right? 5 days for prosecution, 3 days for defense, and some stuff like that. So I go to my man, potentially criminal, Sean on LawTube Sean, as he was covering. I was on his channel for a couple of days covering it with him. On was it day two? Yeah, I think it was on day two. On day two of questioning, they had a witness up there, and the defense pulled a fucking rabbit out of the hat. It was like, hey, do you know about this one box of it? First off, the defense, bravo to them, bravo to the defense show, because the whole time I'm sitting there listening to the defense, they trying to make a case for where did the live animal come from? Why was there live animal? I'm like, yo, that's not what we're here for. That is not why he is on trial. He's on trial for involuntary manslaughter, not to find out where the fucking magic bullet came from, right? So I'm like, they losing me. They lose me. All the while, it was just a masterful, just foreshadowing of what they were about to pull. Now listen, Alec Baldwin should be held responsible, or partly held responsible for that girl death. He didn't check that gun. He didn't check that gun, and he pulled the trigger. Even though they say he lied and said he did. So check it. So he asked this girl about this. They asked, like, I forgot. I think she's like a crime scene investigator. Hey, you know about this? You know about this good Samaritan who came in after the armorer's trial and gave us and turned in a box of ammo and said this is the ammo from the movie. She goes, yeah. Okay. Did you know? Oh, there you go. They're like, did you know that this evidence was not presented to the defense? Dun dun dun. What? So not only was it not presented to the defense, they put a whole nother case number on that shit. Yeah, if Trump was on trial, that shit would not have happened. They were like, Brady, what? So when it happened, right, Sean goes, oh shit, the prosecution made a oopsie poopsie, that's his term, right? And that shit could come back to bite the defense, the prosecution in the ass. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick. My sister keep trying to interrupt the damn stream. So my sister keep trying to interrupt the damn stream. So check it. Where we at? Oh, so he said, prosecution made a oopsie poopsie. Prosecution gonna pay for that. May have to pay for that later, right? So I'm sitting there like I don't understand why. I said the prosecutor said that they checked it out and the ammo, the guy lied. So the person that brought the ammo into the station lied about the ammo, and and in fact was not the ammo from the movie shoot. So it seemed like to me the defense was pulling some they trying to pull a okey doke, right? Which I thought was opening a whole nother can of worms. But I'm like, okay, well, and then they showed the evidence of how that box of ammo wasn't the same box of ammo from the movie. I'm like, okay, but let's get back on track. Did this nigga was he dicking around with the gun, and did that gun go off because he was dicking around with the gun, right? Because even if you do got live ammo in there, right? Even if you got live ammo in there, if you got good gun etiquette, right? If you got good gun etiquette, that gun still wouldn't have went off. But I digress. So fast forward to yesterday, apparently, allegedly, they brought back up the ammo and the fact that the defense did not have a chance to inspect the ammo or any other, like, I guess, evidence pertaining to the ammo, right? So they brought that back up. The defense kind of admitted to, like, yeah, I mean, the prosecution admitted, like, yo, look, we knew about it. We thought you knew about it. So we just left it how it was. She was like, we didn't put the wrong number on it. The police officers, the police station put the wrong number on it. But we were made aware of it. We thought you was made aware of it too. We ain't to blame for that. Right? Interesting. The judge wasn't buying that shit. The judge said that was a blatant violation of the Brady rule. I'm like, damn. But instead of just dismissing the trial, so far, so check it, right? So the way Sean was putting it last night was like kind of fucked up because he said in any other normal trial, depending on the circumstances, the judge would be like, all right, you violated the Brady rule. They would scold the prosecution or whoever violated the rule and then give the opposing counsel time to review it. Like, here, you got 30 minutes. You got an hour to review this, and then we're gonna get shit back rolling. This judge was like, "Nah, y'all violated the Brady rule. Case dismissed with extreme. I'm not extreme, keys. Case dismissed with prejudice. And if you guys don't know what with prejudice mean, that means that this case can't be retried. This means this case can't be retried, right? Real time. So the ammo got the ammo got the defense was alleging or trying to make it seem like the ammo got on set due to sabotage by the prop company is what they were trying to say. Like this prop company did it. The prop company is the one that produced the ammo, right? It was either the prop company or the armor because she was also making prop ammo. So what they think is either the armorer who's serving 18 months in jail for being found guilty on having live ammo on set. She already served 18 months having live ammo on set. Yeah, she supplied the live ammo. She was making dummies, and she fucked up and brought some ammo. But check it, the case can't be retried. So he walked. He didn't walk because he was found not guilty. Because in my opinion, for what they were trying him on, he was guilty. For what they were trying him on, he was guilty. Don't get me lying to you, Montoya. That's the case they were trying to make. So, but get this right, and this is where I call this is where my conspiracy hat come on. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know who the Good Samaritan was who turned the ammo in? The Good Samaritan who turned the ammo in turned this ammo in after the armorer on set was found guilty and sentenced to 18 months. He turned it in after the fact. After the fact that she was serving for 18 months. However, person that turned the ammo into the police was the was the armorer's stepdad's best friend. I smell 4D chess. I smell 4D chess. Right? Because why wouldn't the stepfather's best friend, give that exculpatory evidence to the girls or the girl the movie armorer? Why wouldn't he give it to his lawyer, to her lawyer? Right? No, not the husband. The armorer on set, not the girl that died was a videographer or a video production, whatever. The armorer, gorilla grip pussy, gorilla grip pussy pal. That's what she went by. Hannah Gutierrez, her stepfather's friend turned that shit in. So it's like, okay, that could have helped you. That could have helped your stepdaughter out. Why wouldn't you get that shit to her defense attorney, right? Kind of find out he did. Kind of find out he did, but her defense attorney is like, no, this is a nothing. This is nothing because even he knew. Even he knew. I'm with you, real time. I'm with you. This is where my conspiracy hat come on, right? I'm with you, real time. Right? So I found it suspicious that they gave that box of ammo to the police after the girl was sentenced to 18 months. Not during her trial, not before her trial, after her trial when she got sentenced. And if you watch the first day of the trial, even part of the second day, Alec Baldwin's defense was trying to put all the blame on her, trying to pin all the blame on her. Well, she was the one to put the live ammo. She was the one responsible for the gun. If so facto, my client is not guilty for killing this lady, even though he pulled the trigger. Right? They did a fantastic job because I was just like, yo, that's not why you're here for. Even for involuntary manslaughter. It don't matter if he didn't mean to pull the trigger. He pulled the fucking trigger. Right? So I start smelling the setup. The minute that shit happened, I say, oh, this is a setup. This is a fucking setup. And I mentioned this on my channel. Was it Wednesday? I think I mentioned it on my channel Wednesday. The cinematographer, right? Elena Hutchins. They were making it seem like, oh, she was one of the best in the business. She was an up and coming rising star. Up and coming rising star. And they wanted her on the movie. They had to have her on the movie, right? Guess who her husband was? Her husband was the producer on the movie. What? Her husband was the producer on the movie. I said, here y'all niggas go. Oh, she was an up and coming rising star. No, her husband was a producer. Her husband wasn't even on set, though. Her husband wasn't even on set. But then my conspiracy brain got to working. My conspiracy brain got to working. Especially after they said the husband got there after Alec Baldwin called him and told him the news, allegedly. He flies out there. You know what he does? Because if it was me and my wife got killed on a movie set under some fucking shady circumstances, right? Every fucking body is suspect. Everybody is suspect to me, right? He goes over and hugs Alec Baldwin like I guess we're gonna go through this together. Like what? Nigga, you shot my wife. I ain't hugging shit. I want a full investigation done. Arrest that man until it's done. So then I get to thinking, like, I wonder if the husband made a couple phone calls, had some ammo mixed in with the dummies, and boom. Was Helena Hutchins a sacrifice? That's a question. Was she a sacrifice? That's my question. Did the husband have a goal? Was there like a was he in the red and he had a policy taken out on her? Oh, the armor was way too young and inexperienced. This was technically her second movie working. The first movie, she got kicked off the first movie by Nicolas Cage because her ass didn't know what she was doing. Nicolas Cage kicked her ass off the movie set, her first movie. But I'm sure she was cheap. She claimed to have a gorilla grip. And Alec Baldwin was intrigued. So what they tried to do at the end was try to make it seem like the prop company wanted to sabotage the set because he had a vendetta against, I guess, the assistant director and the girl getting the whistling. I'm like, why would he have a vendetta if he getting paid to be the prop? He getting paid for the props. I don't make no fucking sense. That's what my conspiracy brain is like. Did Helena Hutchins have like like a hefty insurance policy that they collected on? That's my question. What up, Gene? I'm sorry, Jesus, Gene. Yeah, they said the father, her father, the girl that was the armorer on set, Anna Gutierrez, her stepfather was like the man when it came to, being like the armor on movie sets, right? And I'm assuming she got hired solely off of his reputation. He settled a civil suit and insurance. Mm. That's some as the world turns shit. It don't make sense, right? That girl was certain, inexperienced. Although she was inexperienced, that girl was certain that she didn't bring live ammo on set. But she was also assistant prop, whatever, right? So I'm like, damn, they couldn't make the argument that that she was stretched thin. Pause. You can't make the argument that she was the armorer, but they also had her on props on two different jobs. They couldn't make that argument for her. The more I looked at it, like, because I didn't follow her case, I was just started following the Alec Baldwin shit. I knew about the Alec Baldwin shit. I made a couple videos about it that I can no longer find on my YouTube, but I digress. Um, or Twitter, but anyway, um, so they would get me up to speed about her case, and I was like, yo, she shouldn't have been on set. She shouldn't have been there. She should have been assisting somebody with that stuff before she got there. She should have been assisting somebody. But there's nothing here nor there. Alec Baldwin walked on the process, and it seemed like the the Brady rule was violated intentionally. Now, the reason I say that is because the prosecutor, Carrie Morrissey, I think her name was, Carrie Morrissey, is a special prosecutor, right? So she was just a special prosecutor. I mean, she was just acting prosecutor. She wasn't the prosecutor for whatever the fuck this happened in Arizona, I guess. But on top of her being a special prosecutor, she's a defense attorney. And according to Sean, she's a damn good defense attorney. So this damn good defense attorney fucked up. She fucked up and violated the Brady rules. Don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to this guy right here because she's seasoned. She was whooping the state. She was whooping the defense's ass for a while. So it made me feel like some people were paid off, some things happened, but also it sounded like these bullets came. These bullets was turned in really fucking soon. So like, not soon, but like the bullets were turned in just before the trial was to start. So like maybe like the bullets was turned in like a few weeks or a month before the trial was about to start. So to get them all ballistic stuff and over, it would have delayed things. So them rushing them into evidence made it sloppy and they violated the process. But it seemed like they were turned in. They were turned in at the last minute on purpose. I mean, it's fucking genius. Like I said, I smell 4D chess, yo. I smell 4D chess. That's what I think, no toes. That's what I think. That's what I think, Gene. The fix was in. The fix was in. Gene, I'm gonna call you Jeannie. I just want to call you Jeannie. I like Jeannie. So, bravo to the fucking fixers who made that shit happen, because Alec Baldwin was damn sure guilty on pulling that trigger. If you go back and watch my stream from Wednesday, I explained to you why. We also used a video to explain to you why. We also showed you him in the beginning. We show you him drawing the gun and pulling the trigger every time he drew the gun to pull the trigger. Drew the gun to pull the trigger. Right? Drew the gun and pulled the trigger every single time. So it's suffice to say that he had his finger on that trigger when he cocked that hammer, and that hammer fired home because his finger was on the trigger. Because with a single action um, revolver, y'all seen how they'll fan the what's it called? They'll fan the hammer in movies and stuff to do rapid fire with a single action revolver. But in order to do that, you gotta have the trigger pull. You gotta hold the trigger down in order to do the fanning method. And I think that's what he did. He had that trigger pull and he shot that lady through her armpit, into her lungs, out her fucking spine, and into the director with that 45 long coat. And I think that if the trial was allowed to go on the entire 8 days, I think he would have been found guilty. I don't think that the defense created enough reasonable doubt, even in I guess it was 4 days actually, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. I don't think they created enough reasonable doubt to say that Alec Baldwin didn't pull that trigger. You know what I mean? What's up, Robert? Question mark. He definitely was guilty of it. Oh, he about to grift, Joe. See, that's the thing, right? No toes. So you see what you're saying? Alex should grift off this with a documentary. The prosecution was giving Alec Baldwin, I think he was giving all three of them, or she was giving all three of them a sweetheart deal. We heard that term before with Hunter Biden, right? She was going to give them all 6 months. She was all going to plead them down to a misdemeanor. 6 month, uh, 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 6 months time served, right? With like 6 months probation or some shit like that. So they didn't ever went to jail, and it had just been a misdemeanor. Don't. I mean, never heard of it. That's how you know it's like there's some privilege in that bitch. 6 months misdemeanor. You murdered. You killed somebody. I ain't gonna say murder. You killed somebody. All three of you, in my opinion, had a hand in it because nobody checked the gun. Even if somebody slipped ammo onto the set, right? Either you was negligent and you didn't check the gun and that shit went off, or you intentionally put it in there, hoping that the gun would go off when it was supposed to. I'm just saying. But it's gonna give him misdemeanors. I think it was 6 months probation with 6 months time served. That's it. Alec Baldwin out here making his fucking news rounds with George Stephanopoulos, and he was talking about a documentary, right, about the whole situation, trying to grift off of this. And the prosecution got pissed, like, no, fuck that. Deal rescinded. We going to court. She's like, I was trying to let you off easy, you dummy, but we going to court. And that's what happened. But I'm sure he's gonna make a documentary. There's gonna be a movie, a lifetime movie coming out about it, a TV movie or something coming out about it. Not to mention, even after she was shot, they continued the movie. They continue making the movie. The movie's done. The movie is done. It is done and it is ready to come out. So I guarantee they're gonna release this movie because guess what? Alec Baldwin bankrolled the movie. This is why corners were cut. safety violations were violated, or safety parameters or procedures were violated. You even had people walk off set. You had teams of people walk off set because they said the shit was unsafe because he was out there doing stupid shit, dicking around with the gun, and they said, oh, and then they said that it was a there was a misfire. There were two other misfires prior to this one. Yeah, the animal definitely didn't get there by itself. But they said before the lady got shot, there was two other misfires from that same gun prior. So if you got two other misfires prior, right? And that's why I say he guilty, and that he should have went down. He should have something should have happened. You got two other misfires. First off, after the first misfire, you got to fire Shorty. She got to fucking go. Like, what are you doing? Why we got misfires? Two misfires happened prior. You would think that Alec Baldwin would be cautious and check the gun every single time. Like, oh, we just had a misfire. Let me make sure I check this fucking gun, just so nobody gets hurt. The kid, Seth something from Seth, whatever his name is, from Supernatural, the show Supernatural. It's a good show. Actually, I love Supernatural. Um, he was in the movie, and he said that he checked the gun. He checked the gun anyway. Every time they handed him the gun, he pointed that shit to the dirt and he pulled that trigger 6 times to make sure there was no live round in the gun. Make sure there was no live round in that gun. He did that shit. Why couldn't Alec Baldwin do that? Especially if you had two misfires prior to the one that killed this lady. Just unsafe and negligent, which also leads to the credence that these people walked off set. So if you had two misfires prior to the lady getting killed, and people are like, oh, fuck that, it is not safe here. They not about to shoot me. So we gone. And they said they voiced their opinion. They voiced it, and nothing was done about it. So they did. The funny part is that Alec Baldwin was the common denominator. He was the one out there dicking around with the gun, doing shit that he shouldn't have been doing between set filmings or whatever the fuck you call it. I'm not in the business or nothing like that. It's I don't know. It's a lot of shady shit. And that if that trial would have went the distance, I think that he would have been found guilty on involuntary manslaughter. The other two people were. The other two people were, and they didn't pull the trigger. But they was just like, well, it isn't my client's fault. My client isn't responsible for that. He's just the talent. He's too stupid to check the gun. That's why we got an armorer for, because he's too dumb to do it. He's just the talent. All he's supposed to pull the trigger when it's a action. You got George Clooney and all these other actors coming out like, nah, yo, we check our guns before we even start. They say they check them. Even after the armor is like, yeah, no, it's clear. Cold, gun's cold. You're good. They still check. I still remember this video of Will Smith. It was, I don't know what movie I think it might have been Gemini Man. So I don't know what movie it was. But somebody was fucking around with one of the prop guns while they were doing like a presser. And I could see, and the guy was like just flagging people, right? And so like messing around with the gun. And Will Smith was like, so Will Smith, because a lot of the time the gun was in like the direction of Will Smith. Will Smith grabs the gun from the guy, drops the slide, drops the magazine, racks the slide, locks the slide back, checks the gun, and gives it back to the person. Because he was like, hey, yo, you ain't about to get me. Like, even actors take this shit serious. Keanu Reeves took it upon himself to go train for John Wick in 3 Gun. Halle Berry, 3 Gun. John Wick. John Barenthal from The Walking Dead fame and The Punisher. Turn tactical. He up there shooting, learning how gun manipulation. What's up, DW? Gun manipulation. They learning that shit. Alec Baldwin, they going through gun safety classes for the movie. His ass on he called in. He ain't even bothered to go. He just called in because I know everything I need to know. He called in. He the one who made the fucking mistake. Shit, wow. He calling him the white OJ. They calling him the white OJ, yo. That shit is hilarious. But this girl ain't got no justice. They ain't got no justice for her. They got no justice for her. Because his ass was going down. The FBI had tested the gun. The gun was perfectly working. It was working in a perfect functioning and operating order. So they had no argument there unless they're gonna say that the FBI, you know, sabotaged the gun. And who gonna say the FBI sabotaged the gun? Even if they did, who gonna say that shit? FBI, they was like, yo, this shit worked. It took for the FBI to take a hammer to that bitch for that shit to malfunction. They tested it so much that they like fuck it, just break out a mallet. And they repeatedly hit that bitch with a mallet and it still wouldn't malfunction until they hit it so hard that they broke a piece of the broke one of the sears off of the hammer. So his whole I didn't have my finger, I didn't pull the trigger was bullshit. He pulled that fucking trigger. We saw him pull that trigger. This the interesting part though, right? They had footage of him doing this, right? They had footage of him pulling the gun out, pulling the gun out, pulling the gun out, right? They had footage of that shit, right? No footage of him pulling the gun and the gun going off. They had footage of, body cam footage of the lady laying on the ground and shit like that. But I didn't see any footage of him pulling the gun out and pow. I would love to see that. You know what that tells me though? That he did that shit while they wasn't ready. He was fucking around with that gun while they was probably setting up for the other shot, and that's when that shit went down. I want to see that part. I want to see when he shot that girl. But we're not gonna get any of that. We're not gonna get any of that. We're not gonna get any of that. That discovery or anything like that because process violation. And I think that process violation was on purpose. I'm sorry. I think that the process violation was on purpose. Alec Baldwin is guilty of killing that girl. He is guilty of involuntary manslaughter, and that girl ain't gonna get justice. That girl ain't gonna get justice. Her family gonna get justice. If her family looking for justice, because the husband could have very well set that shit up for her to get murdered, so he could collect some insurance money. That's just me. That is just me. What up, Daisy girl? Anyway, y'all got anything special planned for the weekend, guys? Cause I'm a dance dad until fucking next Sunday. I'm gonna try to have some fun. I'm gonna try to relax. I'm gonna hit Rudy up when I get down Virginia Beach. Me and him gonna link up and chill. Um, but I'm gonna be in Virginia Beach from Monday to Sunday, spending all sorts of money. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just like, why couldn't you just run track? Why couldn't you just run track? Why it's gotta be these expensive activities? Oh man, dance, gymnastics, cheerleading, competitive cheerleading, all expensive. I'm just hoping this dance thing leads to a fucking scholarship or something. That's a dope ass truck. That's a fire truck. That's hot. He make me want to go home and get my truck. No, DMW. He has walked free because a potential piece of evidence that might have been key wasn't disclosed to the defense. They the judge said that the prosecution violated the Brady rule, a Brady law, and she dismissed the entire case with prejudice, which means it cannot be retried. Yeah, yeah, it definitely shows how messed up the courts are because, like I said, like Sean was saying, he was like, "Yo, any other trial?" He said, even though the Brady rule is a major, it's a constitution. He said he explains like it's a constitutional violation. It violates the Sixth Amendment, to a quick and a fair trial because the defense didn't disclose. I mean, the prosecution didn't disclose that. No matter how minute that detail was, they didn't disclose it to the defense. But he said that most of the time judges will either dismiss the case and then it'll be retried later, or they'll be like, all right, chew out the prosecution or the defense, whoever violated the rule. Which most of the time, I guess, it's the prosecution that violated the rule. And then they'd be like, all right, defense, you got an hour to review this shit, and then we're going to get back on track. They didn't do that in this case. This judge was like, she was like, no, y'all violated the rule. The rules is the rules, and I'm going to dismiss this. Not only dismiss it, but dismiss it with prejudice. You ain't gonna be able to retry this case. Which that's when I was like, dismiss with prejudice. She didn't just dismiss it and then allow it for it to be retried at a later date or anything like that. She dismissed it with prejudice, so it can't be brought up again, which tells me that judge got paid. That judge got a check. That judge got a check. Dismissed with prejudice. And Sean said it was tough to get a case dismissed with prejudice. That judge got a check. That judge got a that judge got a fucking she got a Jaguar or something. She got something to dismiss it with prejudice and not allowed to be retried at a later date. Yeah, basically, the Brady rule it ensures it's supposed to ensure your your right to a fair a fair trial It's supposed to do that. But and I get it. If that's how it's supposed to work, that's how it's supposed to work. But to do that shit with extreme prejudice, I keep saying extreme prejudice with prejudice, to dismiss it with prejudice, so it can't be retried. Nah, I call bullshit on that. I call BS on that. I feel like something's up at that point. Somebody got a couple dollars. Yeah, it was a bunch of Brady rules violated in Trump's thing. It was a bunch of Brady violations in the Rittenhouse joint. It was a couple Brady violations in what's the dude that we covered in Florida who defended his mother and them, and they tried to put his ass in jail. The ex football player. There was Brady violations in that. But Alec Baldwin here. He on the right side of things. Let Alec Baldwin been fucking. Let Alec Baldwin been Robert Duvall. Oh, not Robert Duvall. John Voight. Let him been John Voight, yo. A Trump supporter. Or was it Robert Duvall that's a Trump supporter? I forgot who it is. Anyway, let him been a Trump supporter. Let him been an actor that's a Trump supporter. They'd have strung his ass up by his pinky toes. But Alec Baldwin speaks out against Trump. He speaks out against gun violence. Oh, you best believe you're gonna see a bunch of Alec Baldwin fucking public service announcement about anti-gun shit. Trust and believe, because he got did a whole favor. He got did a whole favor. Oh goodness gracious. Jeannie said the judge grabbed the bag like anybody else. I just knew I was gonna say, oh, I got some content. Let me go ahead and talk about this. Let me go recap this Alec Baldwin thing. And I pulled that said, oh shit, that shit is a wrap. That shit is a wrap. Damn. So that girl ain't gonna get no justice. And everybody profited off of it. Even the movie's gonna profit off of it. Even the movie is gonna profit off of it. Watch. That was some of the best movie promotion that you could get. That was some of the best movie promotion you could get. When you have the wrong political leaning, they help Lady Justice see a little clearer by lifting up her blindfold and pointing out the guilty eye. Yep. Yo, these kids don't look both ways before walking across the street. They just walk across the street. This girl just almost got hit by a fucking Toyota Camry. They just walk. They be on their phones. They don't even look both ways. They just walk out into the street. I had to cuss my daughter out a couple times for that shit. Like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you not looking where you going? Yeah, that's what heads down on the phone. My daughter tripped me out today. She thought she was gonna be late for dance. She's like, Dad, we gotta hurry up because first off, my daughter late for every fucking thing. My daughter oversleeps. She expects us to wake her up for everything and some more shit, right? I'm shocked that today she actually woke herself up, but I digress. Dad, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get there, or she's gonna make me do push-ups. I said, "Oh, damn. Okay, whatever." I don't understand why would they do that? What if there's something like what if something happens? Like, what the fuck gonna happen from you doing push-ups? Well, it's not always push-ups, but they may make us run around the building. And I just laughed. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you running around the building for being late? Because what if something happens? Like what? You gonna be out of breath? I'm like, I'm like, y'all soft. I said, do you understand if I was late for football practice, I might have to run the whole practice, depending on how late I was. There's been a couple times I was so late I ran for half the practice. But y'all kids are soft, yo. Y'all want everything handed to you. Y'all don't want no consequences. And if you get consequences, y'all cry about it. I'm like, if you gotta do some fucking, I'm ready to pull over the side of the road, like, get out, drop and give me 10. Oh my gosh, that shit irked me. I was like, these kids are soft. Somebody help. I say no, no, no. This ain't gonna go down. Oh my gosh, these kids, y'all, should have me crying laughing. It's ridiculous, y'all. I just be like, yo, it's too much for me. Dad, I can't believe they make us do push-ups when we're late. Yeah, so your stupid ass don't be late no more. Cause I'll be ready. It'd be her ass that don't be ready, or her mother be ready. It'd be her ass that don't be ready. That should be tripping me out, yo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all got teenage kids out there in the audience. I know y'all got teenage kids out there. I'll tell you, my my kids need. I need to fucking send my kids to a farm. And then they expect everything. Like right now, when she comes out of here, we gonna go down by my mother house. Probably gonna holler at my mom. I'm gonna take her to get her nails and shit done. I'm gonna ask my mother to do it. Like, mom, can you take her to get her nails and shit done? And then, cause I don't know. Maybe I'll take her. You know what? I need to get my feet greased. I need to get my feet greased. So I'm gonna just take her. I'm gonna take her to go get a pedicure because my dogs is barking a little bit. I need to get these joints smoothed over. I wanted to get a haircut before we go down there, but I think I'm alright. Hold on. Somebody save me, yo. Somebody save me. Can y'all hear me? One in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. All right, cool. Somebody save me. She's talking about where you at. I didn't text her ass, told her I was outside a minute ago. And the text went through. Teenagers. Teenagers. You see that blank stare I just had on my face? That is the blank stare of a father who'll just be white knuckling it through life sometimes. Is the face of a father who be white knuckling it through life sometimes. She finally bringing her little goofy ass out the fucking door now. I didn't know you text me, Dad. I can't tell what you're gonna say. I didn't even see it. But you text me where I'm at.
I was calling you.
I texted you, sweetie. I said I was outside.
Oh, my phone must not be working because I didn't see it. It said.
You said delivered.
Oh, after I texted you where you at, you said outside.
No, I said outside. I said I'm outside first, and I said
No.
Can't answer.
No, I don't have that. This is from yesterday.
Oh, your phone's terrible.
I told you.
Look, something wrong with your phone. What? I was just cussing you out. I was just cussing you out. I was like, I know she's seen that damn text message.
No.
Anyway, say hi to everyone, Z.
Hey.
So you going to what nail shop?
The one near what's it called? That car wash place that mom goes to.
Up Bones Mills?
Yeah.
So you're not going to one by Pop Up?
No.
Okay. You know how to get there?
No. It's the.
I know where the car wash is, which is fine because I got to get this car. Okay, I know you're at. Okay, cool. Cause Harbor Freight right there. I need to stop there too. All right. So.
Shallow scratched me. Well,
I'm sure she didn't mean it.
I know, but it hurts.
Where's she scratching?
Right here.
Oh, in your eye. I'm about to say I thought you meant on your arm or something. Yeah, no, yeah. Let me see. You be alright. Ain't nothing there.
Cause it was fine, but it's starting to feel like watery. You know?
Yeah, you be alright.
This one lives up here.
I know you're talking about. That's the lady who we dropped you off. We took you up there to get your dress put on or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lived up Dogwood, behind Pop-Up House. Yeah.
Oh, and now I have to call my teacher and ask
What teacher?
Miss Tristan.
Oh, I thought you were in school.
No, because they changed my whole costume, right? Okay. And I'm like, okay, so I asked her to get some shoes.
Is that going to cost me money?
No, I already have it. But she didn't, because I'm supposed to have a jacket.
A jacket?
Yes,
so it's going to cost me money.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm supposed to have a jacket. I'm supposed to ask her if she has a jacket, because I'm not going to do all this stuff. She changed my whole costume. No.
You better find a jacket in the house.
No, I have to ask her.
Like I said, guys, this dance stuff is expensive. Why they change it up is because you ripped your pants?
Yeah.
Well, then it ain't like they changed it up.
No, that's not why. I had another costume. She just wanted me to change it.
All right, well, tell Miss Tristan she going to front the bill on that. If y'all missed it, though, go back and check out Thursday's show. Thursday's show was fire, especially the second half of the show. Hey, Protocol, you'd have loved the second half of the show, yo. I don't know if you went back and listened. We was jamming for that second half of the show on Rumble. We went through all of the hits of like the mid '90s and the early 2000s. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. We gotta do that again. Rita's. We're going to go get. I don't know. And Rita's is in the same park in the same shopping thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
I guess. Let's see. Rita's do sound pretty good.
It's so hot in this.
We was jamming. I mean, we had some Wu-Tang jumping. We had 8-Ball MJG. We had some OTI hits. It was fantastic. Bumped a little bit of Outkast. I think we had Naughty by Nature. We was doing it, yo. It was fun. It was a fun time. So if y'all ain't seen that episode, go back and check it out. It was great. It was great. But one in the chat if you can still hear me and make sure I'm still coming through loud and clear. For my what? For what? What you gonna try and finesse Pop Pop?
No, I'm just saying.
You trying to finesse Pop Pop?
So you don't gotta complain.
So I don't gotta complain. He gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, you go ahead and finesse Pop Pop. And don't be like my daddy said call. If Pop Pop gonna pay for your toes to get done, let Pop Pop pay for your toes to get done. Hey, one in the chat if y'all hear me, or did the stream just end itself? Let me know what's up, because I see stuff fluctuating and I ain't seen nothing come through the chat in a minute.
Where you at? I was gonna ask you when to get the nails done with me.
Yeah, I know he laughing.
I said I was gonna ask you to get the nails done with me.
That's what I thought. He hip to your game.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You say you go to the doctor's.
You going to the doctor's?
Yeah.
Go on YouTube, see if you see my stream playing.
I don't have YouTube.
So
I don't have YouTube.
Go on Safari and type in YouTube.
What's your name?
You see? Are you on YouTube?
On Safari.
That looks so weird. YouTube be doing me dirty. YouTube be doing me real dirty. Jesus. Appreciate the hearts. Okay, we good. We rolling. Yeah. Oh man. Like I said, go back and check out Thursday's show. Check out all my shows. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know that we live.
Oh, I have to get. Well, what's it? It's called a skin. It's called liquid Band-Aid.
Why you need liquid Band-Aid?
Because if this doesn't heal up,
You ain't gonna spray it in your eye.
Huh? No, I'm saying, huh?
Of the scratch?
Yeah, it's not in my eye. It's right here on my lid. If it doesn't heal up, I have to.
Oh, you'll be fine.
It'll heal up.
Yeah, you're not even bleeding.
I was bleeding.
Fine. You are fine. You do not need liquid bandage. All you need is to put that shit on your eyeball and you start swimming and get into your eye. Now you got a bigger problem. You'll be fine. Just hit it with a little peroxide and a cotton swab or something. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. It's all in the
Yeah, you'll be fine. Have a good weekend, Kate Biggins. All right, that's what's up.
I gotta call. What's it called?
What? Pop up laugh at you when you called him and asked him about getting you going to the thing.
A little bit.
That's what I thought.
He was thinking about it, but
He wasn't thinking about it. He knew you was trying to finesse him.
No, because he was thinking about it. He was like, eh. He was like, nah, I gotta go to the doctor. He was like,
Yeah, he knew you was trying to finesse.
He was going to say yes, but he had to.
I'm shocked he ain't called me like, why your daughter over here trying to get me? I know I'm gonna hear it later. He probably was over there, why your daughter trying to get me? She called me, told me, I want to go get my toes done. I already hear Pop right now. He probably laughed. He probably chuckled to himself, and he is off going to wherever he doing. I'm shocked he ain't calling me, accusing me of child abuse for not taking you to the nail shop, not knowing I'm taking you to the nail shop. Take that girl. If you don't get up, take that girl to the nail shop. I already hear. My father swearing down that we be neglecting my daughter. I told y'all yesterday. Zoe get everything. Hunter be the one that's neglected.
Remember he called you a bad parent?
Yeah, he tried to call me a bad parent.
Because he gave me Vans.
Huh?
Because you got me Vans.
Cause I got my daughter some Vans, and he called me a bad parent. Cause I got her some Vans. I'm like, what's wrong with Vans? I wear Vans. Not knowing that she got everything else. The pair what Georgia paid $300 for StockX that's just thrown about in the living room by the front door. She done left one. I don't know how you leave one shoe. She left one Yeezy that cost me another $350. One Yeezy at my sister's house. It's sitting. I bought them Yeezys. I bought them Yeezys.
He has the receipt.
No, he didn't. I bought them Yeezys for you. I bought those Yeezys. He might have bought you a second pair of Yeezys.
The slides. You bought me the
I
shoes.
bought you the shoes. Which one is at Ashley house?
The slides.
Oh, the don't matter.
Because I was.
The slides. See, there's one slide at my father at my sister's house.
Because I was going to Cotillion.
Oh yeah. Don't mean you leave your stuff. One slide. Accident. One slide. She'd have lost my Beats headphones. They gone. This girl get everything. My son just asked for a $5. My son asked for a $5 monster truck, and he happy for the rest of the year. In a video game, he want a $5 monster truck in a video game. He good for the rest of the year. This one over here, I'm still paying daycare prices, monthly daycare prices for stuff. Like I said yesterday, it's got to be about She costs about $700 to $800 a month just in activities. That ain't even food. But you gotta do what you gotta do for your kids. I love my daughter. I love my son. But good Lord in the morning, I tell you, not in Joe Biden's America. Before, 2020, pre-Joe Biden, pre-Joe Nickel Slick, we was balling. We had it like that. Now, this inflation and these prices, bruh, I'm donezo right now. Y'all know how it is. I got 2 kids. I got a son and I got a daughter. That's it. 15 and 10. 15 and 10. My son and my wife is at Disney right now. And me and my daughter got to go to Virginia Beach for her dance nationals on Monday. So we had to do the divide and conquer thing. So I'm a dance dad for until next Sunday. How many days y'all dance?
Every day.
Every day?
It's like one dance a day.
Okay. What's that thing you sent me?
What?
The little concierge thing or whatever. Is that something that y'all doing, or is it something that you're trying to do? You texted me something like a couple.
Video?
Yeah, whatever that was.
No. I was just sending that to you. It said kids are free at Cancun Resort if you pay for if the adult pay for like the
Wait,
days.
what?
I should.
In Cancun, Mexico?
Yo, I was just sending it to you because it was cool. I don't want to go.
You sent it to
No,
me.
I don't want to go to. It's not. It said teenagers and two kids for free. A teenager kid.
If we book at a Cancun resort, do you see this, guys? You hear this?
I just told you I didn't.
She finessing. She try to go to Cancun, Mexico. I wouldn't mind going to Cancun, except for all the cartels and the human trafficking part. I don't think we're gonna go. Matter of fact, I don't think we can go to Cancun, Mexico right now.
I just said I didn't say I wanted to go. I just said the team was cool. I'm serious.
Mommy job ain't letting that happen. She can't leave. She can't go to Mexico.
I just said I didn't want to go.
Hey.
You keep saying that. I didn't say I wanted to go.
Okay. Like you just tried to finesse pop up out of some nails. We definitely doing a cruise though. I would like to go for Christmas. I would like to do like a Christmas cruise. I think that might be a good idea. I think we should all get on a cruise for Christmas. If it's possible, I gotta look it up because the cruises out of Baltimore they be filling up fast. So I gotta see. And it's pretty. I ain't gonna say it's about 700 a person. So 700-800 a person to go on a cruise. So we'll see. We'll see. What up, nerd? Nerd Nash in the building. You're not talking about here, right? It's not really because they packed out. Did you make an appointment at this place, or you don't have to? You can't. Are you calling now?
Hello. Hi, can I book with Ryan? For 2:00.
But my daughter, she's 15. She already code switching
Today. What'd you say?
2:30.
Yeah, it's 1:58.
She's saying it's about to be 2:00. Tell her 2:30.
Or 2:30, 2:10. You don't have anything for today? What'd you say? Oh, you don't have anything today? Okay, so I can just come. Okay. So you're saying he's not here today? Hello?
He's asking you walk in.
Sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying.
So you just gonna walk in. We right here. There ain't no point making an appointment. Girl, you better put your hands on this.
Can you say that again? Sorry. Oh my god. Dad, you keep talking. I can't hear him. He hung up on me.
The Asian people.
Oh my god.
Give me the phone.
Kept talking.
I said hang up. We right here. You should make an appointment for.
You just told me.
You should have made an appointment earlier today. Should call earlier today or yesterday. At this point, you might as well just call in. I mean, just walk in.
Just hang up.
Cause we right here. Ain't no point.
No point. Shoot,
it was never a point. You should have
called. I
called.
was trying to understand if he was here, if he was even here.
So what'd he say?
I don't know what he said because you kept talking.
Girl, he said you was like, what you say?
I couldn't hear him.
You was like, do you have anything today? They said I don't have anything today.
Right.
No, it's like 2 lights up. That's what I said. We right here. It's 2 lights up. But they said they didn't have anything today, right?
No, I couldn't hear what he said. I kept asking.
Well, it don't matter. You got to walk in. So either he don't have nothing today, like as in he don't have any clients, or he don't got time to do it.
Okay, but I couldn't hear him.
Well, it don't. Well, I'm telling you, it don't matter because we right here. We gonna walk in. Girl, you better watch your tone. You better watch that tone. You see this? 15 years old. Mediterranean cruise. So you got that money, Montoya. Oh, for next year. Okay, I got you. So that gives you time to get ready for it. Mediterranean cruise. That sounds like fun. See, the thing is, right? If I do go on a cruise, it's going to be out of the Baltimore port because I don't feel like because I know people that'll fly like I'm flying here and then I'm gonna get on the cruise here. So it's like you gotta pay for your flight and then you gotta pay for the cruise. Like, nah, that's too much. It's too many moving parts. I'd rather just drive to the Baltimore port where well, it's the reason I say Baltimore too is because I work for the port. I work for Maryland Port Administration, so I ain't gotta wait in that them crazy lines. All I gotta do is just wave my Twic badge and just walk straight in. It's over here, right? And walk straight in. That's it. I ain't gotta wait in line. My kids and everybody can come with me through the thing. I ain't gotta sit there and go through no TSA, the TSA stuff and all that other stuff. And just going through the way I know how to go through. And it's right here. I ain't gotta worry about flying back home after getting off the cruise ship and all that other stuff. It's unnecessary. But a Mediterranean cruise does sound dope, though. I thought that was Rita's. Mm, that actually kind of good though. They didn't change his name to the Blue Lagoon. All right, where we at? Parking lot around here don't look too crazy, so you might be all right. It's right here, Lovely Nails. All right, go in and see what's up.
You come back out after?
Just text me and tell me what's up. Kids be so emotional. I don't know why she come all the way up here though. Like she like this place, but they're like a couple of other good places. And I don't even think this place is like the prices are reasonable. But I don't know. That's what she wanted to come, so that's what I gotta do. I gotta do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a good dad today. I'm always a good dad, but I'm gonna be a cooperative dad today. I feel like I'm always the one saying no. Because most of the time the shit ridiculous. And I'd be like, no. But you know what? I'm gonna bond with the kid and we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully she don't try to break my pockets too bad at in Virginia Beach. I never heard of this place. This must be some new furniture spot. It's one of these little janky furniture stores, like Price Busters. Y'all saw HJ trying to grift off his nieces or his cousins at the family reunion. Ah, that is hilarious. HJ was grifting off his cousins at the family reunion. Yo, hey nerd, you see that shit if you still in the chat? HJ grifting off his cousins. All them thirsty ass dudes in the chat. That shit was funny. I jumped on. I didn't. I was like, damn. I thought he was out of town because I thought the grift report was up. I was like, I thought he was out of town. He out there. He out there live streaming at the family reunion. Had the cousins on this thing. Titties out. People try sliding them girls DMs like, what's your it's your Instagram? What's your socials? HJ talk about some $30 y'all can have a social. It said $30 y'all can have a social. That shit was funny to me. That shit was funny to me. That shit is funny. It was hella thirsty strangers in the chat. One guy was swooning. I forgot his name. Was it Tim Taylor or something like that? Swooning. You're beautiful. I was like, golly mighty. That shit is funny. You're beautiful. That shit was funny. It was funny though. It was. They seemed like they was mad cool though. Walking. Can y'all hear me? Y'all still hear me? One in the chat. I'm gonna see what the deal is. Matter of fact, I need to put my name on it. I'm gonna get my feet greased too. I'm gonna get my feet greased too. It's hot. Damn, it's hot. It rained yesterday. It's like every time after it rained, it be humid as a mud. All right, cool. Okay. All right, though. Let's wait for my daughter. Can I get a pedicure too? Thanks. All right. But yeah, I mean, if she's gonna be here getting her feet greased, I'm getting my feet greased too. Talk like this because you know it's pretty quiet in here. You got the somber music playing. Anyway, I'm about to get in the chair now, so hey guys out there, don't be afraid to get your pedicures on. Y'all can't be out here trying to get these chicks and then y'all get in their bed and y'all tearing up the sheets. Claws just ripping through sheets. It'd be crazy. Go get your feet greased. Get them heels taken care of. Get them claws clipped. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Women appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on. Be out your way 1 second. I'm sorry. How you doing? That's the water. That's fine. All right. There we go. Oh, what's up, Reba? Your grandson went and got his first haircut today? That's what's up. How, how old is he? How old is your grandson? My nephew. I think my sister-in-law ready. So she ready to get her son's hair done or haircut. Cause she tired of dealing with it. He all tender-headed. He start crying when somebody comb it and all this other stuff. I'm like, you might as well just cut his hair. So now he kind of want his hair cut like my son. So he want to like fade it on the sides and he want to braid it up top. So, but yeah, he be all tender-headed crying. I'm like, stop crying, boy. He don't want to get it washed or none of that. So I told her, I said, that'd be easy. You tripping. On top of that, it costs a lot of money to get your hair braided. Zoe, how much would it be costing for like Hunter and them to get their hair braided if they go to like that spot? That $70? See, $70 to get your hair braided, or $20 to get a haircut. You know what I mean? Like even now, like my son, I think my son is $25 to get his haircut, but still, it's better than $70 to get it braided. So, but I'm lucky though. My mother braided my son hair. Now I don't gotta take him to no shop. Sometimes he like going to the shop because he like how I feel when they wash his hair now and the little hair washing thing. It'd be hilarious. So now he be wanting to go to that. Like I said, guys, don't be afraid to go get your feet greased now. Women like it; they appreciate it. Ain't that right, Montoya? Ain't that right, Reba? Y'all don't want no dude who dogs is barking. Oh, man. I got nice feet, man. I got nice feet. All right, that takes care of my toes. How you doing? Is this the thing? Which one are you getting, Zoe? Zoe, which one are you getting? Which one is it? Okay. Oh, sorry. That's fine. No, that's okay. You're gonna get the ultimate. The ultimate. I'm just saying, you know. And don't be out there wearing shoes too tight either. They go for men and women. Stop wearing them tight shoes. That's how you get them bunions and corns. The only thing I'll say, guys, is don't get no clear. Don't get no clear. Don't do the clear on nail. Anyway, any of y'all got any plans this weekend?
Like a single bed. They have purple too?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty pink right there.
It's in our own world.
Okay.
Oh, also out there, y'all, keep your head on the swivel because I just got news across my phone that there's stick-up kids waiting for people at the ATMs. Yeah, stick-up kids out there waiting for people at the ATM. It's a problem. They just robbing people. Now this is I just got it here in Maryland, but I'm sure they doing it at other places. People getting desperate out here, guys. It's hard times with people getting desperate. So apparently, it's been a bunch of people getting robbed after they leave the ATM. So just keep your head on the swivel and make sure y'all stay strapped. Something, you know, if you can help it, don't go to the ATM at night. Just always just keep looking around. Just keep looking around to make sure ain't nobody around following you or up too close up on you while you're at the ATM. Because people getting desperate and
and a couple people done got hurt already. But normally, I don't even understand though. Like, it's very few things that you need to pay cash for, but I guess people still need to hit the ATM. Like, I very rarely have to go to the ATM for anything. I very rarely have to go to the ATM for anything. So, but I guess people still need to do it. I stopped going to the ATMs here a while back. Too dangerous, right? People doing too much, y'all. We in dangerous times, especially for y'all ladies. You know, it's dangerous for everybody, but y'all seem to be the target for everything now. Y'all seem to be the target for everything. And that's one thing, like I said before, I don't like to see women get hurt. So, like I said, if y'all can help it, man, try to go to the ATM in a day. Try to have somebody with you when you go. Um, if there's like a drive-through ATM, try to use that instead of getting out the car. Just take all precautions at all times. Take all precautions at all times, as you should, as you should, and keep your head on the swivel at the gas station. Because you got people just jumping in people's cars and running off with their cars. And wear long pants when you go to the dollar store. Wear long pants and keep wet wipes with you when you go to the dollar store, guys. Because you never know when you're going to have a jizzler following you into the dollar store. That still tripped me out from what happened in Philly. That is wild. That's literally nasty work. How desperate you got to be. I'm happy he turned himself in. I'm happy he turned himself in. Salute to Meek Mill. Salute to Meek Mill for doing what he did. I think that's what the hood should do. He put a price tag on that man's head. Like we need to know who he is, and because he was afraid, he turned himself in. That's how it should be. Like I said, people like him, either he was on his way to doing the unthinkable to somebody, or he's already done the unthinkable to people. So he needs to be in jail, and then he needs to be prosecuted. He needs to be in jail and prosecuted. Now I don't know if he's gonna get prosecuted in Philly. I don't know what's gonna happen. He definitely need to be on that registry and some more stuff. And he shouldn't. He need to watch his back while as soon as if they let him out, he need to watch his back. In my opinion, the street shouldn't let that go. But that's what he did because if he said he did it multiple times, so it's not like he need to be taught a lesson. If all they do is just you know process him and let him go, that's an issue. So the streets need to be out there. Oh, you didn't hear that, Reba? So Philly, in Philly, was it 2 days ago, y'all? In Philly, this guy was in the dollar store in the Dollar Tree, and he was following this lady around. And then, next thing you know, he relieved himself on her leg. And by relieved himself, talking baby gravy on the leg, and then ran out the store as she chased him out the store. And he would have got away with it if it wasn't for Meek Mill putting a price on his head, saying we need to know who this guy is. 2,000 for anybody who can identify him. The minute that happened, the guy turned himself in because I guess he was scared what the streets was going to do to him if they caught him. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I've never heard of nothing like that before in my life. 'Cause at first I thought it was a joke, like because she was running out yelling, "He nutted on my leg." I was like, "What is this real?" Then I looked it up. It was a real story. It was a real story. Meek Mill made him turn himself in. Like, yo, he said 2,000 for anybody who can identify yo. And I guess Joe found that out, and his ass turned himself in because he ain't want to deal with the streets. But I don't care what nobody said. That's how it should be. The community should handle people like that, right? Because most of the time, and especially now with these new these new prosecutors, these new Democratic prosecutors, they just letting people go without giving them any repercussions or consequences for their actions. So the hood need to hold them responsible. So yeah, but it need to happen more often though. Just like the lady who got lassoed around her neck. Just like that lady who got lassoed around her neck. They found him, and the streets tried to murk him. The police had to protect him when they found y'all. The police were trying to protect him because when they found him, the streets was already on his head. They found him fast, so I think it should all. I think that's something that needs to take precedent. We got to take care of our own. That's in every community. We need to take care of our own because it's not a guarantee law enforcement or the judicial system is going to come through. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? See them feet? Those are nice. Okay, I take good care of my kids. I take good care of myself, y'all. I take good care of myself. Okay, ain't no bunions, ain't no corns. All right, that's what I do. Right there. Look, see the other dog the same way. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong on them. Right there. All good. All good. So men, get your feet greased. Get nice pedicure, nice. Keep your hands up too. Nice manicure as well. Oh yeah, y'all. October 3rd through the 7th. October 3rd to the 7th, we're gonna be in Miami. October 3rd to the 7th in Miami for HotepCon. Make sure y'all get your tickets. Come hang out with us. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. I would like to see all y'all out there enjoying the sun, having a good time. We're gonna build sessions. We're gonna be hanging out. This ain't like those events where the people throwing the events, you ain't got no access to them. It ain't like that. It ain't that type of event. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got no access to them. You only see them on stage, and then that's it. Nah, we hanging out, we tripping, we playing spades, we drinking, we chopping it up. Y'all gonna hang out with me. We gonna hit a range out there, go shooting. It's gonna be a fun time. Come on, stuff, y'all. Cases. I should be like HJ. I should be charging. She's charging $30 a pick, a foot pick. Are you in Vegas in October? Dang. Oh shoot, enjoy yourself in Vegas though. Enjoy yourself in Vegas. It's gonna be a good time. Right, exactly, Daisy. Shoot. It ain't just y'all. Some of y'all women out there that's deviants. Oh, here we go. Start the court. Steph probably already screen recorded it and everything, didn't you, Steph? You already screen recorded me and everything. You know what? I'll take the charge. Gosh dang it. I'll take the charge. I'm gonna be my own counsel in court. I'm gonna be my own counsel in court. You don't be getting your feet greased, stuff. I'll be found not guilty. How Daisy? Here you go. Daisy on stuff side. Let's see. If Doja Cat and the other girl can do what they do and show off I can show off my feet. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna chill, y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little bit, just shooting the breeze. Got a lot of stuff to do today. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Keys to constructive criticism. Anyway, till next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. I'll holla at y'all.